enemy. I've only showed you love and loyalty. I'm human. I go through my own shit, but I never switched up on you. Fuck Ross. But he gave my dad some bread so he could afford to pay his bills until our next season starts.
What was done, you know what I'm saying, what you done or whatever, but bottom line is, you know, you didn't take the single plea. You went in and was giving them info.
Cross-examine his accusers, including government agents and informants. Tammy.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? What's going on? We're back with another banger. Yes, sir. In today's video, I told y'all I was gonna find it, and I found it. 1090J, Big Meech versus 50 Cent, the full paperwork party. Oh nigga, it's about to get good. So if you're new here, hit that big red subscribe button and that like button. We're on the road to 400 subscribers, and we're trying to hit it by the end of April. Gang, I know you guys are going strong right now. We're currently at 252 or 54 subscribers at the time of this recording. It is March 3rd. Gang, if we keep it up like this, we might get 400 subscribers in a month. You feel? I mean, get to 400 subscribers in a month. Gang, let's see the power of y'all. I don't know, man. Y'all going out crazy, like real strong, man. So shout out to y'all. Much appreciated. Thank y'all for rocking with your boy and seeing where this channel goes in 2025. Let's see. You feel me? That being said, bro, this video is 27 and 47 seconds long. So get that za. Those of y'all that indulge, get something to drink. Get something to snack on. You feel me? Because this is going to be a good one. That being said, lock in, sit back, make sure you don't got nothing to do right now, because you going to want to hear this. You feel me? Let's get into it, man. Let's get it.
One of the most unexpected beefs of 2025 has had everyone at the edge of their seats.
That's why I'm already ready, man.
Best to describe seeing former drug trafficker / street legend Big Meech next to former corrections officer / rapper Rick Ross. Ross would always give the facade that he was some drug lord from Miami.
My bad. I know we're 20 seconds in. One, I never knew Big Meech was a trafficker. I never knew that. Two, I never knew that. Fuck, he just said his name. God damn it. Hold on, let me rewind real quick.
That he was some drug lord from Miami, even going as far as naming himself after a drug lord from Los Angeles.
Yeah, I didn't know Rick Ross was a informant. I didn't know none of this, and I didn't know he named his self after somebody else of another drug lord. This shit is crazy. What the fuck? We're only 24 seconds in.
Big Meech on his 2010 album Teflon Don, the very nickname of none other than John Gotti. Within the song BMF, Ross would rap, "I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover." Ross would be boldly comparing
I remember that
himself
song,
to
I think
Meech,
I'm Big Meech.
who we all know ran
Larry
BMF.
Hoover. Yeah, I know that one.
Black
I used to play that
Mafia
and listen to that shit.
A drug trafficking money laundering organization
I was
founded
a kid
in
back then. I
1985
didn't know nothing
in
about
Southwest
what's
Detroit.
nothing. You feel me?
Prosecutors allege BMF made over $270 million over the course of its operation. A Los Angeles drug source with direct ties to Mexican cartels would be the entryway in which BMF established direct routes
man. Cheers
to
to y'all that
Atlanta, where they
indulge.
flooded the southern states with kilos
If you
of
don't
cocaine.
indulge, just ignore it.
But this wasn't the only
Ignore it.
person Rick Ross felt he was like. He'd
Live
also
your life,
name another
don't live your
street
mind,
legend,
champ.
Larry Hoover. Hoover is being held responsible for founding the Gangsta Disciples in Chicago way back in the late 60s. A gang that's very much still active today, having spread to the East Coast and throughout the southern states. Larry Hoover is currently imprisoned at ADX Florence, the federal supermax prison home to terrorists, gangsters, and other major drug lords such as El Chapo. Hoover is currently serving 6 life sentences, while Big Meech was just released from federal prison in October of 2024.
Yeah,
Back in
I know,
2008,
man. They said
Meech was sentenced to
Big Meech
30
was
years.
snitching.
And in 2024, Meech would have his sentence reduced to 20 years. A judge would then grant a 32-month reduction off of the 20-year sentence. Serving over 16 years straight in federal prison, Big Meech would finally be released. What the fuck Rick Ross has in common with either of these men is unknown, as the only drugs he sold was in songs, and the only prison Ross was in was the South Florida Reception Center when he worked there. But even then,
oh,
Meech
nigga, hold on, bro. Nigga, shit done hit the fan. Oh, nigga. Whoa, nigga, this take me back as a kid. Y'all probably knew all this shit, you know? Oh, those of y'all older than me, you feel me? Watching this video, you know, shout out to y'all for watching it, young nigga. First off, appreciate you. But, nah, not only that, this nigga Rick Ross used to be a cop? And now you rapping about selling and dope and gangbanging and what? Nigga, this shit ain't adding up, Chan. I need y'all to let me know the history of Rick Ross down below. Nigga, we about to react to a documentary up in this bitch. What? I did not know that. Ooh, this shit's getting good. Oh my god.
Song,
oh, I'm locked
Ross
in.
Had
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in. So Ross could continue
I'm locked in.
role-playing like a drug lord.
Oh, this shit's good.
Many believe Meech's
I did not know this nigga was a cop.
Sorry,
y'all.
What's up, everybody? It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. For this video, we're gonna be speaking on Big Meech versus 50 Cent and the
get into it, Jake.
Party. When it comes to war, few are as relentless and unforgiving as 50 Cent.
Nah, 50 Cent's story is crazy,
50
bro.
just went viral again for dissing Irv Gotti after Irv was declared brain dead from a second stroke. 50 would fight.
Hold on, y'all. We're gonna pause this real quick, real fast. All right, y'all. We are back. My bad. I had to take a important phone call real quick, and you know, we got to get back into this reaction. No distractions, no nothing. Let's get back into it. Let's get it.
And that up with a post saying, "I'm smoking on that Gotti pack." Nah, God bless him, LOL. The beef between the two dates back to the 90s, and even Chicago rapper 600 Breezy would leave a comment saying, "Every day, he shows us why they hit him 9 times. Well, it's rumored that Irv Gotti was one of the men responsible for 50 being hit 9 times. 50 has had a notoriously long career of not giving a fuck, and in this case, things have seemingly become personal because 50 gave a fuck. For those that don't remember, Big Meech's son, Lil Meech, was known for years as nothing more than his father's son. But he'd break into stardom when 50 pushed him into the direction of a lead role for a show. Based on BMF, Lil Meech would be playing his own father, and 50 would be the executive producer behind the scenes. With no experience, Lil Meech would state in an interview 50 invested in him early on, going as far as paying for his acting classes so he could secure the role in the show as his father.
Wait a minute though. Now, y'all can tell me in the comments if 1090 Jake doesn't already answer my question. But was 50 Cent already beefing with Big Meech, you know, from their past history? And then when he got locked up, he seen an opportunity to not only make money off of Big Meech's story and situation, but also to troll him by getting his son to play in BMF and play him at the same time? Do y'all think that's a possibility, or am I just reaching? Y'all can let me know down below in the comments. But y'all know 50 Cent like to troll, so I feel like he I feel like he could really be like damn, like I can do this, make me money this way, and I can still troll this nigga. You feel me? That's how I feel like he really thought about it. Maybe I'm just reaching. I don't know. Y'all can let me know down below in the comments.
Lil Meech would find himself in a new light and out of his father's shadow as he thrived in his acting role. With Big Meech being released, the father-son duo would finally be reunited, and everyone expected big things for the future. What nobody expected was Big Meech and Rick Ross. A welcome back legacy concert would be posted on Meech's Instagram with a long list of major artists set to perform in Broward County, Florida. It wasn't the fact that Ross was performing, it was that they took pictures and videos together. Immediately, the internet knew 50 was gonna react, and he didn't disappoint. 50 would post a picture of a rat saying, "I think I'm Big Meech." Now many were initially confused as to who he was dissing, but it seems more likely that 50 was dissing Rick Ross as he was quoting Ross's own song. But then again,
he was dissing both of them at the same time.
His biggest mistake he ever made was not sustaining his relationship with Tammy Cohen's. Her tell-all documentary reveals the truth. Tammy Cohen's was once a business partner and close friend of Big Meech, but according to federal paperwork, became a federal informant.
Damn!
Ross would clap back.
Hold on, bro. Y'all know I was asking who the hell is Tammy Cohen's. You feel me? In the last reaction, that's why I said we gonna react to 1090 Jake's shit when he drops the full paperwork on everybody. So you telling me Rick Ross is a old cop, now an informant. Tammy Cohen's is now an informant. My nigga, how many informants are in the damn rap industry? Well, this is already known. There's a lot of rats. You feel me? A lot of informants, snitches, whatever you want to call them. You feel me? But damn, I didn't know some of the biggest artists used to be cops and now informants, but also rapping about selling drugs and killing people and gang banging. This shit is crazy, bro.
Back at 50 with a post of his own, and of course he promoted his car show, which is believed to be the reason he linked with Meech in the first place. See, Ross isn't dumb. Meech being in
Big
prison
Meech
for
might
the
be a
last
snitch
17
too,
years is a decent excuse.
or rat, or informant,
while
whatever
Ross
you want
knew
to say.
exactly what he was doing. Ross wanted to link with Meech, knowing the controversy it would start up, so he could then promote his upcoming car show. But the effect in doing so would leave Meech in a worse position than what he came home to. 50 would start dropping bombs, even posting texts from Lil Meech that read,
"Bro, at the end of the day, Rick Ross seen a play. Big Meech thought, oh shit, Ross is, he reaching out, he want to get a pic, shit, this might boost me up, I might hop on a song or, something might open doors for me. You feel me? Whole time, my nigga, he went behind your back. He was playing you the whole time. You just got out. Your name buzzing right now. Yeah, let's take a photo. Boom. I already know this about to start hella drama for you and for me, but it's okay because I'm about to use that for promotion for my shit. You feel me? That's exactly how he thinking, and you just got played, like straight up played, and now 50 Cent is dogging you on the internet and your son. This is crazy.
They just told me you unfollowed me off Instagram, and now you're managing Skillet Baby with Rocket when I brought him around you first when you didn't have a clue who he was. Now you're mad at me when I would take the shirt off my back for you. I can't believe this, man. You act as if I'm your enemy. I've only showed you love and loyalty. I'm human. I go through my own shit, but I never switched up on you. Fuck Ross. But he gave my dad some bread so he could afford to pay his bills until our next season starts. This internet shit is throwing me off, man. You know me in real life. 50 would reply with, what next season? 50 would make it clear that Big Meech's choice wouldn't affect just him, but all.
Damn. Damn. Damn, nigga. So you're telling me that Lil Meech didn't have... So, wait. So far, we're 7:30 minutes in, right? 7 minutes and 30 seconds in, right? I don't know why I said it like that. But Lil Meech hasn't really said nothing. He hasn't dissed 50. He's been like, stayed out of it. And then he messaged 50 like, hey, bro, like, what the fuck? What's going on? That's what it seemed like in the message, y'all seen it and read it. He read it out loud, 1090J. It just seemed like he was like, hey, bro, 50, like, what's going on? Like, I'm not like that. I never said nothing about you. You feel me? You put everything into me to help me start up and get a name for myself. What's going on? You feel me? But 50 like, nah, fuck you too, nigga. Just cause your father, you feel me? What next season, nigga? You ain't on nothing. You done. Raps, finito, pack it up. You feel me? That 50 is nothing to play with, nigga. You better stop, nigga. What? You got dragged into something because of your father, nigga. And it was so crazy is you playing your father in the show. This shit is crazy, bro. Hold on. We still got 20 minutes.
Also his son and the existence of the BMF show. After all, how could 50 continue a show based on a rat? While the Black Mafia family was pushing kilos of cocaine, BMF Entertainment was a music business used as a front to launder money. The label would promote several hip-hop artists, but Blue Da Vinci would be the only artist actually signed to BMF. Roughly 150 BMF members would be indicted, but Blue would be free for more than a year before finding himself taken down by the feds. The BMF rapper was accused of doing nothing more than loading and unloading cocaine from vehicles and counting money from stash houses in Atlanta. Blue would eventually be sentenced to 5 years and 4 months in federal prison, followed by 5 years of supervised release. In recent years, BMF members would accuse Blue Da Vinci of having snitched in the case. One of those men would be none other than Dexter Sosa Hussey. Having served 12 years for trafficking and money laundering, Sosa was the head of logistics for BMF as he took on the responsibility of managing loads of 150 kilos at a time and transporting them across the country. Sourced directly from the cartel,
moving.
Sosa would
Nigga, these niggas was moving weight like El Chapo, nigga. What? How haven't I heard about this shit? You feel me? These niggas was moving. Nigga, 150 kilos? Do you know how much money that would make you? Oh my goodness.
Study maps, routes, and familiarize himself with the areas in which he trafficked. He'd even go as far as learning which times of day police were most active, giving him a window to take advantage of through different time zones across the country.
This nigga was smart too.
Sosa would take the Vlad TV.
You ain't that smart, bro. No one's smarter than the cops, nigga. That's too
did Blue Da Vinci cooperate or no? Yeah, he cooperated. I mean, I didn't say it. It was in Miss Mara Shalhoub's book.
2021.
His own lawyer said, yeah, there was anything else that we could do, Your Honor, to help you along with this case. My client would be more than willing to cooperate with you all to help you in this investigation. But now the thing of it is by you admitting what was done, you know what I'm saying, you what you done or whatever, but bottom line is, you know, you didn't take the single plea. You went in and was giving them information on shit that they already had and thought it was cool, but you still snitched. That was part of that. You just confirmed other shit that the other CIs just done.
Hey, did you know you might get a big cash payout if you were in a car accident in the last year? Yep.
Plus you.
What he trying to say, he's stuttering a lot, but what he trying to say is basically you went in and told them shit that they already knew. You feel me? But then you told them shit that the other people didn't know. You feel me? So you helped the other people as well. AKA, you still went in there and still snitched. You feel me? So you are a rat. You feel me? That's what he's saying, the bald head guy. You feel me? Let's get it.
We did a smack video prior to that was giving them the whole fucking play. They never knew nothing about it. That smack video was detrimental in finding out who each person was.
What Sosa was referring to will be written out in Blue Da Vinci's sentencing transcripts. Blue was being called up in court, and as he made his way to the podium, his lawyer stated to the judge, "As he's coming up, Your Honor, I did leave one thing out. You had asked some of the other defendants whether or not they cooperated. Mr. McKnight, aka Blue Da Vinci, was one of the individuals who did attempt to cooperate. He was debriefed by the government, but basically he didn't know anything that was useful against the remaining defendants.
Yep, so he
Blue
did
Mitch's
rat.
lawyer would essentially be the one who exposed Blue did attempt to cooperate and
Big
was
Meech
debriefed
ratted.
by the feds. Blue would then tearfully give a statement in court before being sentenced to 5 years and 4 months. But did he actually snitch? It's clear as day that he attempted to, but none of the information he provided was of any use or could be used against anyone.
But he still
Sosa
snitched.
would accuse Blue of confirming things other informants had already stated, so while he technically wasn't making things worse, he definitely wasn't making them better.
Yeah.
And he only did so to secure a lesser sentence. At one point,
So what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that he snitched even though he was telling them everything they already knew? Or do y'all think he only snitched, told them everything they already knew just to get a lighter sentence? Me personally, I feel like even if you open your mouth and told them shit they already knew, you low-key are still ratting, because you can kind of fuck up and tell them shit you think they already know, but you can fuck up one word, bro, and be like, oh, that didn't happen. Wait, he said so-and-so went here when they went here. Hold on. Run that back. Let's go look at the tapes. You feel me? So I feel like some kind of way that's still snitching. It's dry snitching. You feel me? Even though you're telling them shit they already know, you still dry snitching, nigga. You still told them. You still open your mouth instead of just being quiet and asking for your lawyer, waiting for your lawyer to show up. You feel me? You have the right to remain silent. Stay silent. You feel me? That's just how I feel in that part when you're trying to say you're not a snitch. When you're like, no, I didn't snitch. I didn't do that. When whole time, nigga, you did. You feel me? That's what I'm saying in that part.
Meech would accuse Blue of snitching, but according to Blue, Meech would apologize after. And in the end, Blue would get the final laugh as his name remains stained, but it would be Blue that dropped the paperwork on Big Meech. Blue would do an interview with Cam Capone back in 2023 providing the paperwork exposing Tammy Cohen's. Tammy was Big Meech's assistant. With Meech already taken down by the feds, Tammy would seemingly prove her loyalty by remaining...
My nigga, hold on. So, Tammy, the now informant, was Big Meech's assistant. So, whole time, nigga, she knows everything you're doing, bro. She's your assistant. You can only hide so much from her, nigga. Once you start making all this money, getting all these cars, all these homes, my nigga, her eyebrows and her senses are gonna raise, my nigga. Unless she already, you were paying her under the table, backdoor, and giving her money like, hey, shut the fuck up. Don't say a word. Feel me? Keep that mouth shut. You feel me? Like that. But this shit's crazy, bro. Let's get back into it. I want to know how she came an informant.
Contact with Meech through calls and letters. With years in prison ahead of him, Meech would make a risky business move by signing over his life rights to Tammy.
Oh, you fucked
This
up.
now meant Tammy owned the life story of Big Meech and could turn it into millions.
Yeah.
But this
fucked
wasn't
up.
the only business move Meech made. While in jail, Meech met a cartel member by the name of Fidel Suarez.
This nigga.
Suarez owned and operated a trucking company in California and had been investigated/arrested without conviction for drug trafficking in 2005 and 2009. Meech would use Tammy to connect Suarez with a lifelong friend named Dion Gatling, who's more commonly known as the St. Louis drug lord Cuffy. Tammy would bridge the gap for further drug distribution, but what Cuffy and Suarez didn't know was she was a confidential informant and was reporting everything to the feds.
Nigga.
See ya.
So, whole time? So you're telling me as soon as this nigga got arrested, she became an informant? Nigga. So you're telling me since 2009, because it says DEA Atlanta in 2009, when he/she provided information in a money laundering case which resulted in successful prosecution and conviction of an individual named Terry White. You feel me? So she became an informant as soon as you got arrested in 2009. and you signed over all your rights to her so she can make money, millions off your name. And whole time, she was still setting you up while you were in prison to get more time and set other niggas up that was free. Oh, she a cold piece of work.
S1, confidential source number 1, has been identified as Tammy Cohen's. Paperwork would say she first became a confidential informant for the Atlanta DEA back in 2009, where she provided information in a money laundering case that resulted in the successful prosecution and conviction of another Atlanta kingpin legend named Terry White.
That's crazy.
It's believed that Terry White grew up in an Atlanta housing project. But when FBI and GBI agents arrested him last night, he was living here, a sprawling $200,000 mansion in Jonesboro.
Damn.
The 27-year-old was in the process of renovating his home, which features an outdoor swimming pool, a full-length basketball court, and more.
Had a media room where there were 24 TV sets on one wall hooked to a satellite dish. And
this nigga was living life, let me tell you.
Agents seized the home and 3 cars which belonged to White, including this $110,000 Rolls Royce, which was paid for in cash. But there was more to be found inside, $47,000 cash, and a machine to count the money.
Look at the old
Thousands of gold jewelry and mink coats, a small catch of ammunition and weapons, including a loaded Uzi semi-automatic pistol.
The feds would note Tammy Cohen's was an unusual informant,
while I was outside running
as she
around,
had no criminal record, was not a known drug user,
that's crazy,
did not appear motivated by money, and was not looking to get a reduced prison sentence or charges dismissed.
And I was learning
Instead,
ABCs and shit.
She appeared motivated by revenge, as Terry White had her unknowingly laundering money for him.
That's crazy.
Tammy Cohen's was not initially a paid informant, but an agent would put her in for an award that would be a percentage of the property seized in the case. Tammy would receive a total of $55,000 for putting away Terry White. When Tammy Cohen's became a confidential informant, she got
she got $55K for putting him away. She's seen that. 2009, she got $55K. In 2009, nigga. That's when times were good. You feel me? Nigga, imagine getting 55K, bro. She looked at that and said 55K for one person? Who else y'all want? Make a list. Make a list and I got y'all. You feel me? She went down the list, started knocking niggas down. You feel me? Running the bag up, nigga. And watch. She probably eventually was like, alright, I'm willing to sell this nigga's story. Let me see who can write a good story on Big Meech. You feel me? Let me see. And she probably ran into 50 Cent. Let's get it.
Already been a long-time friend and
y'all know we don't pre-watch no videos. I'm just speaking how I feel
the life rights
off the information I get.
In 2011, Meech requested her help in coordinating a delivery of cocaine through Suarez.
Nigga!
Meech told Tammy he met Suarez while inside of a county jail in Michigan.
Bro.
And as time went on, Meech would ask her to connect Suarez with
niggas
Cuffy.
Don't learn, bro.
So she'd reported to the feds that Meech had her coordinate a cocaine delivery in 2011 while Meech was in prison. But for some reason, Meech would never face an indictment for her allegations. At a later evidentiary hearing, Tammy would deny that Meech had any involvement with drug trafficking activities between Suarez and Cuffy. She'd also deny Meech directed her to connect them. And now, the feds were starting to believe Tammy Cohen's was no longer a credible informant.
Hell yeah. Because how are you gonna say that, oh, he told me this, told me that, and then time goes by and then you're like, nah, he didn't tell me that. They didn't tell me to do that. He didn't tell me to chorus this. What are you talking about? They're like, okay, yeah. He got to you somehow. Let's see how he got to you, and then we're gonna put time on your ass. Watch.
And the fact that it was discovered she was sleeping with the federal agent assigned to her.
What I say. Somehow, some way, she got confirmed. I mean, she got damn, I just said the word. She got compromised. You feel me? She got compromised, and this is how she was sleeping with sleeping with a what? Sometimes after CSI became a paid DA informant in violation of DA policy, CSI and Agent Cromer developed a intimate personal relationship. Yes, sir, bruh. She started fucking the CSI agent. You feel me? Nigga probably looked at her and was like, yeah, I hit that. You feel me? Hey, I don't give a damn about that case. I want to hit that. You feel me? That is crazy. This shit only getting crazier and crazier. As long as we keep watching it, it's just getting crazy.
What would make her start?
Where did 50 Cent come in this shit at?
Wiretaps would reveal Cuffy's alleged involvement in the murders of 2 individuals cooperating with law enforcement, and along with Tammy providing information on him drug trafficking, Cuffy would be indicted in 2014. Cuffy's legal team would file motions that would leave Tammy Cohen's panicking. At this time, nobody knew she was an informant.
March in 2015.
And Tammy saw information within Cuffy's motion that she believed would allow people close to the case to identify her. The DEA agent controlling her would testify in court that she expressed concern over the motions and that she panicked and took several measures to try to protect herself. Apparently, Tammy drove several hours to Louisiana in an attempt to visit Big Meech in federal prison to explain her position and try to deflect any accusations.
That's
so
crazy.
Essentially, she was seeking Meech's advice on how to handle being exposed as a confidential informant. It's believed she wasn't able to visit him, but when she did speak with him, Big Meech told Tammy he didn't want his name caught up in this mess. Nothing.
Wait, hold on. So Big Meech knew the whole time that she was an informant, but was still feeding her information to do things for him? So he knew the whole time that he was going to get more time and that she was going to get those niggas arrested? Gang, this is not making no sense to me. Y'all let me know down below in the comments what's going on here, cuz this don't sound right. I don't know. Let's keep watching. Let's get more into it.
Being shocked, surprised,
we got like 10 minutes
or
left.
Angry, and finding out his assistant, who he trusted with his life rights, was now working with the feds.
Okay, I take that back.
He just didn't want his name being brought up, showing that he knew. To further protect
never mind. I don't
herself
take it back.
And Meech, Tammy would state the wiretaps contained false information. She was now saying that.
My bad. It all just clicked in my head. So he didn't know before until she visited him and told him, "Hey, look, I'm an informant." I was about to fuck that word up. I'm an informant. How do I do this? And he was probably like, "What? Whole time I'm feeding you information, and you over here what?" Like, hell no. Now that I know, keep my name out of that, because if it do come out, it's gonna look like I'm an informant. You know, I think that's what 1090 Jake was trying to say. If not, and the nigga did know, then I take my shit back, what I just said, and I go back on my last word. You feel me? Let's get it.
That Meech never connected Suarez to Cuffy, and that the DEA agent Tammy was having sex with was jealous of her relationship with Meech and was trying to frame him. The feds would quickly realize Tammy was no longer credible, and due to the fear of being
out here going crazy. Tammy out here going crazy. You fucking a CSI agent, then you go and run into Big Meech telling, help me, how do I do this? Then the agent gets mad and like, oh, you over there? Oh, you going to see him? Oh, bet. I'm about to make sure this nigga staying here. And then now that I think about it, I'm finna try to get you in there too. You feel me? Ooh, this crazy. But who knows? They might fuck around and all be in that motherfucker.
Exposed, she was now attempting to distance Big Meech from Suarez and Cuffy. In 2019, at the age of 53, Cuffy would be sentenced to 27 years in prison for drug trafficking and use of firearms in furtherance of drug trafficking, resulting in death.
This is our second one.
Fast forward to 2024, Camp Capone would have Blue Da Vinci back on, but this time, Blue had none other than Cuffy on the line so he could speak out for himself from prison.
I'm in here with a 27-year sentence based on Demetrius Flannery, as you all know as Big Meech, and Tammy Cowens, known in the paperwork as CS1. So what Big Meech did was called a third-party cooperation. So Tammy Collins signed up to be a DEA informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut. Plain and simple.
Cuffy would start off strong, saying he's doing 27 years because of Meech, and claim Meech did what's called a third-party cooperation. Cuffy would claim Tammy Cohen's, who was already a DEA informant, cooperated against him for Big Meech's benefit.
Yep, to get
this
Big
would be
Meech
backed by the paperwork that stated back in 2011.
So you're telling me when they came and got Big Meech, she was like, I'll be coming an informant for you guys if you give this nigga less time. And they were like, alright, bet. Gave her a name on the list. Go get these two right real quick and let's see if you can do that. You do that, we'll knock time off of him. She went, got those two niggas, and they probably knocked down time on him and gave more time to the other niggas. You feel me? That is crazy.
Tammy was tasked with targeting Hispanics involved in drug trafficking.
What I say? What did I say?
She'd be spared from having to testify as they'd be sent back to Mexico. When asked if she gets something big, the DEA agent would interrupt her saying, "You'll get a lot of money." But instead, she asked to get Big Meech a time cut. To which the DEA agent said, "We can work on that." Cuffy discovered this through a Frank's hearing, in which his legal team was able to cross-examine his accusers, including government agents and informants. Tammy would be present to testify, and these transcripts are of what she said. Fidel Suarez was Hispanic, clearly pushing drugs through his trucking operation. Cuffy wanted drugs. Meech connected them through Tammy, and Tammy sat back and watched it all unfold.
Yep.
But Meech would never receive the time cut because it was discovered Tammy was having sex with the DEA agent responsible for her. So in the end, Tammy's cooperation did not benefit Meech, but because of it, Cuffy's phone was wiretapped and he was taken down as a result of them finding evidence and sentenced to 27 years. Now this is where you as a viewer have to decide.
Whole fucking time. She did all of that to try to get time off Big Meech, but still failed because she fucked the agent. You did all that to make your name look bad and to help Big Meech, but instead you made your name look bad, you fucked the agent, and probably got the nigga fired too. That is crazy.
Decide as to what you believe.
Hey, but hey, the agent shouldn't have been fucking.
Tammy received the life rights to Big Meech after he was taken down by the feds. Tammy then became a DEA informant, which even the feds questioned as she didn't want or need money, wasn't a drug addict, and wasn't facing criminal charges. So what was her motive? Tammy was told she'd be targeting Hispanics and asked in return for cooperation that Big Meech would receive a lesser sentence. She was cooperating, being paid to do so, but also doing so for Meech to benefit.
Oh yeah.
When accidentally exposed as an informant through court filings mentioning her name, she panicked, running to Meech, who was in prison. Meech told her he wanted his name to stay out of it, and at that time, she recanted all statements regarding Meech, saying he had nothing to do with bringing Suarez and Cuffy together.
As soon as he told her
Tammy was then exposed for having sex with a DEA agent, ruining any chances of helping Meech.
That's what she
Cuffy
fucked
goes
up.
down because of the wiretap brought on by Tammy. So why wouldn't Cuffy believe Meech was behind it? Tammy didn't make a move Meech didn't tell her to make. She was his assistant and trusted enough that he signed over his life rights.
Yep.
She only began cooperating after Meech was taken down and continued to visit him for years in prison. They remained in contact long after she informed him she was
Now look, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say this one time. For an assistant, she a hell of an assistant. But do I think she really wanted to be an assistant? Fuck no. She did all of that. My nigga, that's something your woman would do. Your wife would do for you. You feel me? She wanted to be more than an assistant, my nigga. Come on now.
Exposed as an informant.
Read between those lines.
And she even went on to become a co-producer for BMF, the TV series, along with executive producer 50 Cent. The show would premiere in 2021, 2 years after Cuffy was sentenced.
What I said.
50, being a chess master, was now trolling Big Meech with the promise of a Tammy Cohen's documentary coming soon. Turns out, 50 would buy Big Meech's life rights from Tammy. So now 50 is in control with the power to essentially end the BMF series and expose Big Meech through the help of his former associate, Tammy Cohen.
Do you see why I say that 50 Cent is the king of trolling? Did y'all hear what I said in the beginning of the video, bro? 50 Cent was gonna figure out some way, somehow, to fuck over Big Meech. And this nigga did it. I don't know how 50 Cent's smart as fuck, bro. He's smart, bro.
Big Meech's Welcome Back concert would be canceled just before it started.
Damn.
Lil Meech would already be doing Instagram promos as his acting career just ended, and strings were seemingly being pulled.
Bro, imagine getting paid all this money. Your dad comes out. As soon as your dad comes out, you're happy as fuck to see your dad. And then everything falls to shambles. And you're doing $500 promos now. Nigga, that is crazy. I might hit this nigga for a promo. Real shit, bro. Just saying.
As all of the aura that Big Meech once had was being swept away by 50 Cent. And let's be clear, only someone as influential as 50 Cent had the power to pull this off. As many had spoke on Big Meech's paperwork in the past, but it took a megastar to solidify it and spread it to the masses. 50 would continue to troll Meech, posting a GoFundMe stating Meech needs help paying his bills, and Lil Meech would post a picture to Instagram with Floyd Mayweather and Rick Ross saying real power. Of course, those comments would be turned off. Lil Meech made millions off the BMF series with 50 Cent to thank. And it's alleged that he spent it all trying to maintain a rapper's image, and now him and his father are both struggling while 50 is ready to end BMF over disloyalty.
Yeah, I seen a post that was saying that this nigga Lil Meech was spending like 500 grand a year or something, or a month. I don't know what it was, but nigga, for you to be making millions that long and spending it all on chains and all this shit just because you want to look like a rapper, bro, you niggas nowadays are so corny, bro. Nigga, if I make millions, bro, as soon as I make millions, you feel me? Gotta put that out there in the world, you feel me? My nigga, I'm opening mad businesses. I'm buying mad gas stations. I'm gonna make sure I stay rich. You niggas go straight to buying cars and chains and... Nigga, y'all are stupid, bro. Have y'all not seen nothing in this world? Have y'all not seen the rich people and what they do with their money? Y'all niggas are tripping, bro. Let's finish this shit off.
Why Meech would turn to Ross is unknown, but 50 is making him stand on it. And it's also unknown, but alleged, that Meech and Tammy had a fallout which placed her right into the hands of 50 Cent.
Hell yeah. He was just waiting for it.
There is yet to be a paper unsealed showing Big Meech 100% cooperated, but as some have said, he came home 15 years too early.
Hell yeah, 15 years too early is crazy.
Has the power to truly solidify Big Meech's legacy or destroy it completely. And that is 50 Cent's final bullet.
Hell yeah.
Now, a lot of research went into this video. We're dealing with a very big name. And at the same time, I wanted to let everything play out. So please excuse my absence in this situation. But I mean, 50 just made it a series. This wasn't even
Hell
one
yeah,
show
he made
that
it
just
a
took place in a
series.
day. This shit's been going on for a while. The content just seemed to keep coming. At the end of the day, from what I've seen from legal paperwork, Meech allegedly was still involved in the game in the feds and was never charged with anything. Meech allegedly knew that Tammy Cohen's was a DEA informant because she went to him and told him. Meech responded, "Keep my name out of it." He didn't want anyone to know.
Yeah, exactly.
Cuffy is serving 27 years because of an investigation caused by Tammy. Tammy was cooperating to get Meech a time cut.
Exactly.
I highly doubt Tammy needed the money. She's connected to BMF.
That's what I'm saying.
But Tammy specifically stated she wanted to get him a time cut. She was cooperating so Big Meech could get a time cut. She was seduced by an ATF agent and blew the whole fucking operation. So because she essentially fucked up,
Yep.
she then went to 50 Cent.
Exactly.
Now 50 is gonna pay her more money than the DEA.
Yep.
Big
Just to
Meech
keep
is
her
fucked.
mouth running.
And the entire BMF series seems to be over with. Do I think Big Meech snitched? I'm not sure, honestly.
It's like 50-50,
Do I think
bro.
he knew about what Tammy was doing?
Yes.
The paperwork says yes.
100%.
And that right there is enough, right?
Yes, it's
Because
enough.
you know this girl is snitching and doing it so you benefit.
Exactly.
So Cuffy saying that Meech did a third party cooperation doesn't sound far-fetched, because the paperwork clearly states she was cooperating for Meech to get out. But let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the
That's what I'm
comment section.
saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Then you got the other nigga on the phone in the interview, brings the nigga from prison, and he's telling it from prison. Come on, bro. Big Meech, you're a snitch. You feel me? You knew that Tammy was going out here setting these niggas up in your behalf, in your benefit, so you can get out. And then magically you get out 15 years earlier. Come on, gang. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about this whole story and situation down below in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 400 subscribers. We're trying to hit it before the end of April. I'll catch y'all on the next banger tomorrow. We